Flanagan Homestead. I came here to make a quick video about my firewood stand. I was really surprised actually to see two people here buying firewood as I pulled in, and the reason I was surprised to see that is my sales are just kaplooey, completely down, gone. And you might think, oh, this is a terrible thing, but I knew it was coming, and it's here now. It came a little bit earlier than I expected, but sales will turn around again later. So what happened, you might ask? The burn ban is on in Western Washington State. So there's always a burn ban. You can't burn brush and whatnot. So my campground up here that I'm developing, I can't burn the brush there. Knew that's coming. You can still burn personal fires. I can have a campfire on my campground, or I can actually technically, I believe, still go out in the woods, but you have to have a 36-inch ring contained and burn it within there. But usually, shortly after the burn ban comes into effect, where you can't burn brush and larger fires, the campgrounds run by Pacific Power. So all these cars that you see going up here, not all of them, there's people over here, but most of the cars you see going up here, these are campers heading up to the different campgrounds that Pacific Power runs, and they've got several dams and large reservoirs. So there's Beaver Bay, Crescent Bay, Swift Reservoir, all these campgrounds, hundreds of campsites that they rent out. And so that when you can burn, my firewood is just flying out of here. But usually short after the burn ban comes on for brush burning, the campgrounds, even though fire pits are legal, the campgrounds themselves say, nope, you're not burning at our campgrounds. And so all these hundreds of sites that are normally burning firewood are no more. And I hadn't heard the notification, but I knew that it was probably here just from the fact that for days I was putting out firewood almost every day, and it's moving out. I was doing really well on the sales, and then all of a sudden it just stopped, and I was like, what's going on? And this firewood that I put out, that you see here, I put out a couple weeks ago, and it's still here. And so what that means, I was like, okay, they put the burn ban on. I hadn't heard, but so anyway, just so you know, there's a group campground, a 15 family group campground that myself and many members from our church are going up to tomorrow, as a matter of fact. And so we're getting emails from Pacific Power and whatnot, and they sent out the email to us that said, nope, you cannot burn when you come up, you cannot burn firewood. So different families from our church will be bringing propane camp stove, that look like fireplaces, and we'll sit around those at night and visit and share stories. It's obviously not the same as a real fire, but the one positive thing of that is you don't end up being on the side of the fire where the smoke is blowing into your face. But yeah, I knew that day had probably come because sales just went boom, just gone. And I'm not really too worried about that. I'm a Christmas tree farmer. If you follow the channel, you know that. And I'm in the middle of Christmas tree shearing season. I'm too busy to be making bundles right now. Also, like I said, I'm going camping this week. I'm going camping tomorrow with people from the church. My family's doing another camp later on. And so it doesn't matter if I'm not making sales right now. And it's going to come back in the fall. Late summer, early fall, the burn ban will be off. Still be people camping up there. I'll be selling firewood again. I'm cutting a lot as I'm developing my campground here. So I'll have lots of firewood again, and we'll get up and rolling. Plus, I'll have lots of produce again. I'm gonna have plums and zucchini and tomatoes and all kinds of things from my farm to sell that I'm gonna try selling here. So if you keep following me, you'll see me again in the fall, probably saying, yep, here we go. Burn ban's off and the firewood's moving again, and hopefully my harvest is going as well. So once again, thank you for joining me on the Flanagan Homestead, where Christmas trees are my business, teaching including horticulture is my job, and outdoor projects like firewood stands and developing this campground are my passion. Hope to see you again soon.